Ever found yourself in a tight spot, needing a little extra cash to get you to your next payday, only to find the cash advance app you rely on is offering you less than you'd hoped for? You know the feeling. That moment when you're staring at your phone and the app you trust is only willing to give you a fraction of what you actually need. It's frustrating, and it can feel like you're stuck in a loop of small advances that barely make a dent. But what if there was a way to break out of that cycle? What if you could influence that number and get a bigger payment amount on an app like Brigit? That's what we're going to dive into today. We're not talking about a magical hack or a secret code. We're talking about understanding the system and playing by its rules to your advantage. Because believe it or not, the amount you're offered isn't random. It's a direct reflection of your financial health, and you have more control over it than you might think. Brigit, like most financial apps, uses a sophisticated algorithm to analyze your financial situation. They don't run a traditional credit check. Instead, they give you a Brigit score from 0 to 100. This score is what determines everything: your eligibility for an advance and the size of that advance. The score is based on three main pillars: your bank account health, your spending behavior, and your earnings profile. The key to a bigger payment is to improve each of these areas. First, let's talk about your bank account health. The app is looking for stability. To get a bigger advance, you need to show them you're financially responsible. This means maintaining a positive balance. Try to avoid letting your account dip into the negatives, even for a moment. The algorithm tracks your average balance over time, so consistently keeping a cushion in your account sends a clear signal that you can handle a larger advance. Another big factor is avoiding bank fees. Every time you get hit with an overdraft fee, it lowers your Brigit score. A clean record with no fees is a huge plus. Next, focus on your earnings profile. Brigit needs to see that you have a steady, reliable income. This is why they require at least 3 recurring deposits from the same source, like a direct deposit from your employer. To maximize your potential advance, make sure those deposits are consistent in both frequency and amount. If your paychecks are all over the place, it makes it harder for the algorithm to predict your ability to repay. The more regular and predictable your income stream is, the better your chances of unlocking a higher advance limit. Finally, let's talk about spending behavior. This is where you can take control. Brigit analyzes how you spend against what you earn. If you're consistently spending more than you bring in, it's a red flag. Start using the app's budgeting tools to get a better handle on your finances. Make sure your repayment history with Brigit is flawless. Pay back every advance on time, or even earlier if you can. This builds trust within the app's system and signals that you're a reliable borrower. Over time, as you prove your reliability, your Brigit score will climb, and with it, your maximum advance amount. Getting a bigger payment on Brigit isn't about a single quick fix. It's about making a series of smart, consistent financial choices. By taking control of your bank account health, stabilizing your earnings profile, and proving your responsible spending habits, you can work your way up to that higher advance limit you've been hoping for. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.